Hello and welcome to another tutorial. Can you believe that Halloween is just around the corner? And with that, costume season. Every year I insist on dressing up our Boston Terrier, Greta, and with a new puppy named Greg now part of our family, I decided I had to take it up a notch this year. But what to dress them up as? Thing 1 and Thing 2? Sandy and Danny from Greece? Well, I have to confess that I've been playing a ton of Zelda lately, and mid-game I had this epiphany. Greg and Greta's ears sure do look a lot like Link and Zelda's in the game. And so, my journey into costume making began. Alright, the first outfit that we're going to make is Link's Champion's tunic from the game. Being that this is the first time I've ever made a dog costume, I wasn't really sure how the fit should be. And what's nice is I was able to download a template that has the front, the chest piece like this, and then also the back piece. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is trace these out onto the fabric. I think actually we could probably just pin instead of trace. Cut those out and see what it looks like. So there is our first piece, and again, doesn't have to be completely perfect. Once we sew the two pieces together, any extra piece like this won't even be visible. I've gone ahead and sewn both of the neck pieces together, and I've also sewed along the back side. It's really important when we're sewing that we sew everything inside out. That way we can't see the stitches. And you can see this is what it looks like here. Not 100% perfect, but I think for this purpose it's going to be just fine. All right. Well, now we have one piece and I checked it completely fits. Here's the question though. I cut out this template for the sleeves, but I'm not really sure how exactly this is going to work. I'm so happy to share that I was actually able to make the sleeve. What I did is I took the template that originally looked like this and simply took this piece off, and then I sewed together the two shorter pieces, and then this is the longer piece that I'm attaching. Alright, so nearly 4 hours later I finally have the tunic and it fits. So the next step is to apply the white design onto the picture, or onto the tunic, excuse me. So I printed out a shirt that I found that has the design, and we've got our fabric paint. The first thing that we'll want to do is put some cardstock inside here to make sure that it doesn't bleed through the fabric. While the tunic is drying over here, we're going to start on Zelda's dress. we have a long pattern that I actually found for the skirt and the back. So let's cut this out and get going. Alright, so one thing I'm finding with this fabric, it was much easier to cut, but it is starting to fray a little bit at the bottom. So I think we'll try using this hem tape to see if we can make it nice and smooth at the bottom. Though this is quite thick, I think we're going to probably have to cut it in half. Alright, so we were able to construct a basic dress form here. There's a real cute overlap here down at the bottom that turned out pretty nice. But there's a few structural things, so you can see that there's some fraying here along the side and along the top. And Bostons are loud. And the top here, it's also fraying a bit. So one thing I need to do is either try doing a tiny tuck, which might be pretty time consuming, or try to use the hem tape. The other thing that is missing is the belt, so we're going to go in with some felt and construct that, and I'm hoping that'll really help tie the look together.